Hi, my name's Buck Norris. Thank you very much for coming by my YouTube channel today. This channel is dedicated to creating videos that will assist users who use PowerPoint for Bible study presentations, and also to assist them in using the PowerPoint software in making those presentations for in-person or a combination of in-person and online Zoom attendees. Again, thank you for coming by. Hi, this video will deal with the issue of sharing videos in PowerPoint on Zoom. The first couple of steps in this video we're going to be dealing just with PowerPoint itself and how that is done in PowerPoint and how it's used. It doesn't matter if we're in a Zoom meeting on the first couple of these. The three different ways that we're going to discuss is first, placing a video on a slide by using cut and paste or the insert video command built into PowerPoint. Secondly, show you how to use or to share a video by using a link placed on a slide with some kind of graphic or text and sharing the external video to the PowerPoint presentation. And third, by using the built-in Zoom video player, we will connect up to Zoom on that step and explain how the video player works and some of the advantages to the video player. Now, each one of these means of sharing video have pros and cons. I'll try to address them as we come to them. So the first way to add a slide or a video to a PowerPoint presentation so you can use it in class or with a Zoom meeting is with a copy and paste, or you can also use the insert command that's built into PowerPoint, which is basically the same as copy and paste. If you want to use a simple copy and paste, what you do is that you bring up your File Explorer application that's built into Windows. I recommend that if you don't, you have a copy of that on your desktop. Just go to File Explorer and maneuver to the place that the video is that you want to paste into your PowerPoint presentation. In this case, I'll go into Bible videos and I'll just use a simple one here. Let's use one on lictors and rod beatings. So what I'm going to do here, since we're using copy and paste, is I'm right-clicking on the video that I want and use the copy command. Again, I'm using Windows 11, so the dialog box may look a little bit different, but somewhere, if you're in Windows 10, you will have a copy command. So click copy. That places that video on a temporary clipboard in Windows. And go back to your PowerPoint presentation, and somewhere on the slide presentation, on that slide, right-click and choose the paste command. When you do that, it will paste that video onto the PowerPoint slide. Now, video will be sized for whatever the original video size is. In this case, it's a fairly big size. I think it's 1080. So it takes up the whole screen. And you can have it take up the whole screen, or you can use the sizing features on the video. Just click and hold down on any of those dots, any of the dots here, there, or on the sides. Just move. If you do it on the top left-hand corner and you click and hold, you can size that down and you can place it anywhere you want on that slide. If you want, when you go to the slide in your presentation, to use that slide, if you're in the presentation mode, let me get in there. When you go in the presentation mode, you can just click play. Of course, if you're in a multiple screen display, an external screen, I have my screens duplicated at this point. When you're in extended screen view, it'll look a little bit different on your PowerPoint presentation. Let me just show you what it'll look like on presenter's view. No, I don't have presenter views up, but Since we're on two screens, it doesn't have presenter view. But if you want to use that video when you're in the presentation, you just click on it.
However, as the population grew,
and that video starts playing.
To arise, which required a larger group to contain them. Let's now trace this expansion of the policing force.
And you can see, and you can click on the video anywhere and pause the video, whether you're in presenter view or you just see it in presentation on your screen. If you click on it again, it will continue playing. Now, if you're looking at the actual slide presentation, you can move that video presentation to whatever point you want on the slide.
To the various
but typically, that's not the case. Now, the second way that you can, let me get out of the presentation view or in the slide view. The second way that you can add a video is to go up to your insert command, and on the insert ribbon, you have a video option here. You can insert a video from this device, your local computer. So there, and I will just pick a different place or video. I go here and let me just use just one of these. It doesn't matter which one I use. And again, it's sized for the size of the original video, but I can resize it, as I said before, and I can place it on the video anywhere I want. And when I go into presentation view, I just click on the video and it'll start playing.
It's one of the first accounts of the life of Jesus, and our earliest historical traditions link this book to a Christian scribe named Mark.
Issues within the city. However, as the population
then I click back on the video again,
which required a larger group to contain them.
To get it to stop.
Let's now trace this expansion of the policing force.
Oh, I got both videos running. Sorry about that. Okay. Now the downside of this inserting a copy and paste of the video, it makes it very easy to add the video, but the downside of it is, let me just show you here. We go to this to the actual PowerPoint presentation size. Let me see where I've got this. And video scripts. The PowerPoint presentation right now currently is 2 meg in size. 2073 kilobit, which is 2 meg. Now, if I place the video, let me show you. If I take one video off and I click the save button and I go back to the size of the video, you can see that video has jumped to a size of 30 meg. Now, that's a very low resolution video and not a very big video. But if you add a big video, let me show you what happens. Let me just go ahead and remove this one. And I'm going to go to the insert command again, insert video. And here I'm going to go to a more detailed or a bigger video. I'll just add this one right here. And when I click save and go back to File Explorer and look at the size of this video, that is a big, that's a half-hour video, but very high resolution, and you can see it's almost a gig. Now that's the size of your PowerPoint presentation. So if you paste or insert a video in your PowerPoint presentation, it is going to dramatically increase the size of your PowerPoint presentation. So that's the downside of using that type of means to add a video to your PowerPoint presentation. But it makes it very quick and easy to do. I almost forgot to mention under this category of copy and paste or inserting a video that you can, with PowerPoint, you can insert an online video. So if you click insert and you go to video link on the insert ribbon, and choose online videos, that brings up a whole nother dialog box where you can paste a URL or a link to any video that's on YouTube, SlideShare, Vimeo, and various other services. The way you do that is that you have to go to your web browser. So you bring up your web browser here and maneuver to the video that you want to add. And what you want to add is you want to add the actual URL link. Now, if I've selected the video here, you can see up in the address bar, it just says YouTube/watch. But if I click on it, it actually highlights in blue the actual link to that particular video. Using keyboard commands of Control+C for copy, I would copy it to clipboard, or you could right click on the link once it's highlighted and choose copy. Got to move something out of the way here. Right click on it and choose copy. Go back to your PowerPoint presentation, and in the dialog box, paste the link. Now, PowerPoint will verify whether that link is proper, and you can see that this is actually the link that you want. So click the Insert button. It will put a small icon of the video on the slide. Now, if you click on it, it plays a slide, but it's sized for the size of the small size that it put into the video. Now, if I resize this by clicking on one of the resizing buttons and holding down my mouse, you can see I can size it however I want. It diminishes the quality of the placeholder for that video. You can see the video quality, or the quality of the icon isn't that great. But if you click on the video, it actually plays in the high def or whatever definition that you have it in. Now, if you're in a presentation view of PowerPoint and you're presenting the slides, let's go into, from current slide, it goes into the presentation viewer. Now, I can slide that video, I can select that video there to play the video. Mute that for a minute. To play the video, now as the video plays, I can control that video by clicking on the video to stop the video, clicking on it again to resume the video. But I cannot control what place that video is on. If I want to control the place that that video is playing, I have to actually move my mouse over to the external monitor, which is one of the downsides of using that, because a lot of times if you have a link to the video, you only want to play part of the video. So just be aware of that. But you can copy and paste an external link, and it does not increase the size of your PowerPoint presentation, which is positive. So the next portion of this video would deal with adding a link on a PowerPoint slide that will be linked to an external video. So the first step is that you, get this out of the way. First step is that you go to the Insert menu, and you can pick anything that is on your computer. In this case, let's just pick pictures, for example. A picture on online picture, stock images. I'm going to pick one on a device, this device, or on my computer. I'll pick a picture of my grandson when he was 1 year old, and I'm going to resize it. Next, I'm going to go to the Insert menu, and I'm going to add a shape. A shape like, for example, let's say a circle. Now, any shape that you add, you can also add text. Video. Okay. Third, you could also insert a text box. Come on. Insert a text box. Type great video. got that sized incorrectly. Let me resize it back here. And I'm going to highlight the whole text in this video. Increase it in size a little bit. Now, each one of these items, the picture that I added, the symbol that I added, or a text that I added, can be linked to an external file, video file. Let's start here with something as simple as a text. Great video. I select inside there and hit Control A, which selects the whole text in there. Right click on that. Go to link on the pop-up menu and go to insert link. And I'm going to go here, another place on my computer for videos. Pick a simple video. Now, when you do it with this method, Office wants to look for an Office type of file, an Office document with that extension. But if you switch it to all files, you will see videos or whatever is in a folder. So I'm going to add this video here. Click OK. And you notice that it puts it blue underlined. That means that it is a link. And you can see when I move my cursor over that text, it tells me what that link goes to. I'll show you how that runs in a minute. Over here, I'm going to right click on this image. I don't have to select the text. I go to link, down to insert link again, and I'm going to pick a different video. And again, switch it to all files. And I'll just do something simple here. And then for this final video, I'm going to right click on it. Choose link. Go to insert link. And I'm going to maneuver to a different area. And just try, doesn't matter which one I pick. I have to set it to all files again. And I'm going to go to, okay. So I have these three different items and they all are linked to a separate video. Now, when you move your cursor over it, you know what video it's going to. You can see when I put it over each one of them. When you go into present, if you're making your slide and you want to see if it works, you hold down the control key and you click on that item to get it to run that video that you have linked. Sometimes it's a little quirky. Oh, there's the link. I should have selected all the text there. I'm sorry. So it brings up the video. And when it runs that video, it comes up in the size. Again, I am on duplicate view here. So it shows the same thing on both videos. It brings it up on whatever screen you last brought up that video player. And if you wanted to show on presentation view, you would have to take and click on the title bar and slide it over to the right presentation screen. If I click here and I hold down the control key and left click, it brings up that video. If I click here on there, it brings up that video and runs the video. So that's why you can add a bunch of different style links on a PowerPoint page to go to an external video. You just want to have some kind of text or note so you know by clicking on the video what video it's going to bring it up. Clicking on the link, what video it will bring up. The final version of this video that explains how to put links to videos in your PowerPoint presentation for Zoom is an explanation of how you can put a description on the PowerPoint presentation that leads you to where the video is. As I mentioned before, you can put a link or a picture. This one here takes to a video. If I click on it, that video will run and play, whether I'm in Zoom or not. Now I have also here, you'll notice, a description of the exactly where the location of the video is on my computer. And also, I can put a description of how much of the video that I want to run if I forget. So on this video, I want to open up this video and just run from 00 to 15 minutes and 34 seconds on it. Now, when I click on it here, it brings it up into your default video player in Windows on your computer. And if it comes up on the wrong screen, you need to drag it over to that particular screen that you're displaying to your audience just by clicking and holding on the title bar. Okay, now this description here, the reason I put the description on the slide is if I want to run the video, however I want to run the video, I can go to it. So if I wanted to get to that video and use the built-in the built-in video client that's built into Zoom, which does a better job of scaling down the video and sending it over the internet to your online Zoom users. So to access that, I would be in Zoom, and I might point out here, let's say, for example, in Zoom, I am actually sharing PowerPoint presentation. And then in the middle of the presentation, I want to share this video, this one that is currently on my hard drive. It's number 8 episode there. I would click New Share and go to the tab that's called Advanced in Zoom. Click on Video and click Share. And when I click sharing a video with the client that's built into Zoom, Share Sound and Optimize for Video clips automatically selected. So I click the video there on the Advanced tab and I click Share. That brings up a File Explorer browser, and I can go to the one that I want. In this particular case, I can see it's episode number 8. So I'll click that right there and click Open. And it opens up actually in the actual video client that's built into Zoom that does a better job. And what your viewers will see, since you shared that video in the video client built into Zoom, they will see full page on their display the video. You won't have to drag it to any screen because it'll automatically be displayed there. And you can play that video there. You can also maneuver and move to whatever point you want in the video. And of course, close the video. Now, once you close that video, it stops sharing the video. So if you're doing a PowerPoint presentation, you need to make sure you go share screen and go back to whatever screen or whatever program you're sharing and click share again. So your users will see the PowerPoint presentation. So I hope with this video, I've gone through several different ways, the 3 different ways that you can share a video using PowerPoint and Zoom. Number 1, you can copy and paste or use the insert command. Number 2, you can also use the link version by linking with any item that you have on the screen, whether it's text, a picture, or an icon, or any asset that's included in PowerPoint. Thirdly, how you can share a video using the built-in video client of Zoom. And that's really the best way to do it. You just need to remember to reshare your presentation screen when you get out of it. I hope these things help you out. Have a great day. Bye. Hi, my name's Buck Norris. Thank you very much for coming by my YouTube channel today. This channel is dedicated to creating videos that will assist users who use PowerPoint for Bible study presentations, and also to assist them in using the PowerPoint software in making those presentations for in-person or a combination of in-person and online Zoom attendees. Again, thank you for coming by.